she has that trick that she can do with that. Oh, I forgot to turn on her. Yeah, boo. Well, let's just hit him with a snowball. Hey, that was okay. 105 damage. Oh my god. Woo. Did you crit? She did crit. Double damage. So this times 2. Ooh, shit, son. You did not like that, I bet. Tristan, you should come over to here. Tristan. Tristan. Are you caught in the web? You shouldn't be caught in the web. You got your angelic form on, bro. Well, you know what? Free my boy. Come over here. I want the aura. There we go. It's okay. Those are exactly the people you should be hitting. Jubilost, bomb this fool to death. And that's it. Now, I think that's everybody except for her. Yeah, it looks like. So, it's time to start wailing on her now.
You should have run!
Eliza.
Do not hold back.
Take that 1 point of damage, bastard. How bad is her health? Oof, son of a bitch. Okay, Reg. Let's try it. Oh wait, is this that's no saving throw. Let's try this one just for funsies. Hey, he managed to overcome her spell resistance by pure dumb luck. He did damage. Oh, and he critted too. Look at that, critical hit. So he did double the damage here. We're getting reduced by 10. So what? And this spell guarantees staggered for 1 minute. There's no saving throw associated with that. So unless she's immune to stagger, which is a possibility. Matter of fact, do we know anything about her? We do know lots. True Seeing, Fast Healing, Wings, Power Attack, Death Ward, Enraged Warrior, Protective Aura, Shaken, Staggered. Yeah. Screw you. And Staggered is just, like, I think she doesn't get attacks of opportunity or some shit like that. But, still, appreciated. Alright, Octavia. Let's have some sneak attack fun for all. First we do the cantrip trick. Sneak attack. And then we're going to hit her with a, what? Snowball. Sure. Let's fight snowball. Ooh, 100 damage. That was sexiness right there. And again, reduced by 10, but so what? That was a lot of her health. Tristan, bone shaker time, bro. Did work. Happy about that. Skeletons are all busy. Oh, took out our damn Peridot. It's okay.
A clever
We
ploy.
knew that was going to be a thing. Now, is that everything? Because she finally died. Hell yeah. So recenter our camera. Quick save that mess. We don't have to deal with that again. What did we pick up from her is the better question. We got all that stuff and newest to oldest. Okay, so we got breastplate +3. Yeah. It's a couple long swords +1. Flaming composite longbows +1. Boy, we could like outfit our freaking guys back home. But we got capital punishment. That's what she was using. Look at this shit. Great axe. Remember, that's a weapon of choice right now for Amiri. She's a great axe specialist. +5. Axiomatic. Keen. Adamantine. Holy fuck. So double the crit range on this thing. I think the crit range of these is kind of lame. Yeah, so 19, 20. But it does 3 times the damage. That's one of the reasons she was able to down the dragon with 1 hit in the last previous save. But it's a +5 and it's axiomatic, which means it does extra damage against chaotic. I would assume this is because she's a devil and therefore is lawful evil, and she's fighting not only chaos but also like demons. There's a long-standing feud between the devils and demons. devils are the lawful evil, demons are the chaotic evil. They just kill them willy-nilly. So these guys have a purpose, as bad as it is to say. So this would be beneficial for her screwing over demons. But a solid weapon. And even if we don't use it, it's a solid weapon to sell. So, cool. Let's just reorder everything based on price. Well, Ravina's Kiss is still worth more. Let's see. So, we have done that. I guess it's time to talk to the dragon. Thanks for all your non-existent help, jackass. Well, that was unexpected, but we managed. That was Siraket, by the way. The same devil I met in hell. Did you see that face? Haha, that was one tough lady. Thank you for your help, and please give this grimoire to Captain Martin. Yeah, we're not giving that to Captain Martin. Fuck that guy. I earned that grimoire. See what it does now. Oh, well, versus summoning squirrels, I will happily take the summoning a Malvonic Diva. It appears where you designate and acts according to your initiative check results and attach your opponents to the best of its ability. What? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, Binding of the Prince. We didn't look at this earlier. Binding of the Prince. This chain is modeled after one of those that bound the Zon Cathan Herald, the Prince in Chains. Oh, this is a devil. 3 times per day, the wearer may throw this amulet at an enemy, so taking your amulet slot away. But 3 times you basically get to do this. If the target fails a DC 24 reflex saving throw, that's not a bad DC check, by the way. 24 is pretty hard. It becomes ensnared by the chain. The ensnared creature takes -4 penalty to dexterity and -2 penalty to both armor class and attack, and takes 1d6 plus 5 bludgeoning damage each round. Additionally, each time the wearer takes damage, the chain inflicts half as much damage on the ensnared creature. That's pretty badass. Okay, so it doesn't say how long it stays on them. So I assume if they fail their check, they're permanently ensnared, or do they do a check each round? That would be the next question here. But their next check, I should say, every subsequent check, let's say it that way, is at a penalty. Why? Because it's a reflex saving throw. See what the ensnared effect does? -4 to dexterity. So that's a -2 to their reflexes. At the very least, that is setting itself up for success in the future. Now, of course, a nat 20 and they break out of it would be the ultimate. And again, that's only if they get to do a check each round, which I assume they would. Oh, otherwise this thing is OP as hell. But it's a solid amulet then for someone to wear that just literally like, you know what, fuck you, fling their little necklace on them and then wrap them up like that. And again, the more I take damage as the previous wearer, the more you're taking damage too. That's kind of funny. I like that. That's a nice little trinket there. That's cool. I could get with that. Now, I'm not saying that that's something I'd wear on my main character, but on the team, hell yeah, man. Ooh, we got stuff here that was left behind. Bodies to loot. I grab all of them. Is there more up in the corner? Sure enough, there is. Every time these guys die, they left stuff behind, but only the archers. But they did leave stuff, and that is loot and is shit that we will sell. That was a fun little adventure. Well, all right. We are wounded. Before we get on the open road, I think we will actually heal up at the very least. So, heal up. Tristan. Do your thing. That was cool. That was definitely worth going in there. Now, I don't know if we were supposed to go in there at a specific time, and the fact we're supposed to give that book to somebody I don't think we've met yet means we may have jumped the gun on that. I don't care. And like I said, I'm happy to keep the damn book, so screw that captain. I wonder if we should check our journal, though, see if that gave us a quest. Sometimes it'll do that. If you jump the gun, they'll preemptively say, oh, you knew to go here in the first place, and, oh, make sure to give this to the captain. So other quests, no. All these are current. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Stolen land problems still to deal with. Yeah, okay. And we're on the second day of the month, so we need to get back to base, I think, to... Well, do we? I want to see if there's anything to do. Beginning of the month. Hey... Wait. Oh, it changed. Oh, cool. So we failed it, but it's giving us the opportunity again. See that? Remember a minute ago, before the beginning of this month, it was on the 5th month. It's the same thing, though. Look into the future. So again, that's pretty nice. So again, we will be able to do that. Probably. Well, no, we can't. Damn it. We have to hope it gives it to us again next month. Why do I say that? Because again, she won't be available until next month. See the 30th, 30 days to spend. So it'll be the 32nd, which doesn't exist. So it'll definitely be next month. Damn, I hope it comes back again. But that's good news, though. If it keeps showing up, then that's progress. And his sign from above is almost done. So that's cool. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So I guess we don't have to go back to base. You guys want to explore some more? I know it's
have a moment of respite.
But I do want to rest. Let's get over here by the ornate ruins.
Would be welcome.
And we'll take a knee. So that's quick save, of course.
My strength betrays me.
I know, buddy. It does me too. Well, that's not true. I'm actually pretty awesome and immune to fatigue. But only because I got a necklace. Let's use these rations. You know what? Let's not use the rations. Screw that shit. We'll let her hunt, and if she can, great. If not, who cares? I'll do haggis again because we still have more onions, flour, and meat to do it. And again, that's Tristan's favorite. I think that means he heals better.
Ragangar, listen.
No, I'm not going to listen. I've heard enough preaching. Go bother someone else.
Okay. Settle down, you two. Don't make me separate you. I will turn this expedition around. Alright. This was his buff, by the way. Protective aura. Haggis. No, he doesn't get bonus from Haggis. I thought he did. Maybe it's Harem. I could have sworn it was him. Oh, no, his is Shepherd's Pie. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, my bad. Well, we'll quick save that again. But that's okay. Got to use this stuff up anyway. We have all this food that we never use to buff ourselves. So, and that's something else, by the way, I should be looking into for that massive fight with the spawn of Rovagug. There is a meal or two out there that's pretty interesting as far as protection is concerned. Like it gives you regeneration or makes you immune to shit, so we need to keep an eye out for that. Because if I can make myself immune to whatever effect they're doing just because we ate a meal before we went down to that goddamn dungeon, that would be something of value. Now, do we assume that we're going to come into problem, or do we just walk in willy-nilly? Oh, we got problems. I want everybody to hold your position.
I'm there.
Get your ass back over here. We got to buff up. Y'all crazy. Makes you think you can just walk into this area. And we're not going to go balls to the wall on this one. But I'll put at least a few buffs on my main. Same with like Reg. We'll get enough to make him worthwhile. Now again, notice he has wings on him. See that? So he has all the stuff that this spell provides him, with the exception of one thing. Well, maybe two things. Yeah, two things. This one makes him faster, so his speed goes up from 30 to 40, say. Also, it gives him extra... at least I thought it gave him extra mobility. Apparently, no. Could have sworn it did. Maybe I'm thinking of the fly spell. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm thinking of. So literally the only difference is he'd be faster if I cast this spell on him. That's it. And that's not the worst thing ever. Notice he does have his ability to turn into Dragonkind Blue Dragon form level 2. That's extra important because the form still allows him to cast spells. He has extra resistance to electric attacks. And he has a breath weapon based on that. Not even counting this one. He gets another one. And his strength and con both go up, I believe. And that stacks with the strength he currently has. So he really becomes a fighting machine like crazy when he turns into that dragon form. That's something we need to kind of remember. I'm going to have her buff up with the Shield of Faith. And give us all the magical vestment. Well, the first three of us anyway. And then since we're not within our kingdom, Jubilos will activate our delay poison buff. Buff himself up with that. 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 Drink one of your mutagens. And I want heroism on me. And I want heroism on Reg because he needs extra swing help. Now we do have
You can count on me.
her, and I need to make sure that she puts that in her list over here. She has the greater heroism, and can I put that on her? And put that regular heroism on Octavia. That means that these guys all have a +2 to a +4 to their swing. Get your shield spell up on it. And might as well reduce person as well.
Confiding.
Christian. Bless for everybody. Remove fear out of everybody. Give yourself shield of faith. And your magic vestment on her. I feel pretty good about that. Let's hold that up for now. See what else we might need. Skillfully crafted golden golem. And it looks like the only thing to fight here. So let's actually...
Something bothering you?
Oh, let's actually summon his kick-ass pet. Since it's out of combat, he can take the full round to cast it. And it doesn't bother me.
We'll do it the hard
Boom!
way.
How you like me now, bastard? Dora. Of course, like always, I forget to buff my damn weapon. And of course, that means that my Arcane Strike is off. You can't reactivate this, so again, even though I clicked it, it will be off next combat round. I can cast a spell, though, still. Let's do a little glitter dust on this bastard. Make him blind. And it worked. He didn't see saving throw, and therefore you know that he's got the little glitters around his eyes that let you know that he's been blinded. But again, you can just check here. That was a solid hit. Jubilos is probably going to trivialize this fight, so I didn't really go crazy on the buffs.
Primitives.
There he goes. Knock him on down there, Juby. And he's about dead. Okay, Reg can come in here and do a swing on him at the very least. Nice hit. Bad hit. What the hell was that? Was that prismatic spray? What just happened? Well, he hit me. Saving throw failed. Wow, I rolled a nat 1 though. Screw you, game. Look at that shit. I had a 19. I needed to beat a 24, which means I needed a 5 or better. I rolled a 1 and clearly failed it. Use his ability. Yeah, I'm guessing that was what his ability was though. Well, that sucks. At least we saved before we ran in. Let's do this again and let the pets tank a little better this time.
Let us not hesitate.
Alright. Get up in here, guys. There we go. This gives us a double aura. Not that they stack, I'm just saying that if we're within one or the other, then I feel good about myself. Eliza, you can come all the way up into here. There's no surprise round. So we can come up into here. Let's see if we can just straight up damage this fool with a nice little fire rune. Yep, sure can. Okay, got a lot of health. We might want to spread ourselves out a little bit here while this goes on. Octavia. The sad part is Jubilos is nice enough to knock him down on the ground. We didn't even get a full combat round on that fool. See if that helps hold him in place a little bit. Tristan, you should move up into here, bro. That must have been a death effect from that spell. So maybe I really do need to put on the death ward on my peeps. Apparently I'm not within range. Alright, I'm going over here. And throw up that glitter dust again. Got him again. Reg. Over here, bro. And let's try a little fire on this prick. Yeah, immune to fireball. Okay. That was too much to hope for. Jubilos has some nice movement on him. That's one of the reasons I gave him Expeditious Retreat, so we can move him very far and kind of get him out of position. And we're going to definitely hit him with the Force Bombs again. Hope to knock him down. So at least that worked. But again, he got back up and blasted us immediately, which is some bull honky bullshit. Let's hope for the best. Oh, Octavia's down, but we can recover from that. What hit her? Only 20 damage. How the hell did that kill you? Oh, she had 2 saves. A will save and a reflex save. So the reflex save must have been the acid damage. The will save must have been a death effect. Notice it hit me. I succeeded on both my checks, but it still ended up doing damage to me. Half of the acid damage. So it could have done 40. Jubilos, he took full electric damage. No, half. Sorry. Half electric. Jesus, 40 electric. Oof. That's half? Wow. Yeah, that prismatic spray effect, that's what he's casting. So what that is, for those who don't know, it's an evocation spell. In this case, probably a spell-like ability. And what it does is it casts like a rainbow beam, as you see, a cone. And you can hit you with 1 or more beams. If you're unlucky, it hits you with 2, which is what it's been doing. And it seems kind of bullshit-ish to me that they're all getting 2 checks. See that? Because he had a fortitude save and a fortitude save. One that he passed, one that he failed. So I don't know what happened to him. Doesn't say. The Movonic Diva did a reflex save. It succeeded, and then it did damage to it of electricity, which it was immune to. So good news for us. Then it overcame the spell resistance. What else we got up here? Let's actually look at this whole goddamn list. So here's where Jubilos attacked it, knocked it down. Now, it gets up and casts its attack. Concentration check, there we go. And it made it, barely. Look at that, see that? It rolled a 4. Not that it couldn't have made it, it clearly had a good chance to make it. But a DC of 29, and it has a 25 modifier. Ooh, that's a really high concentration check. Uses an ability that's not listed. See that? It says it uses the ability, period. Yeah, it's a cone. But again, it's a swift action, which is some bullshit. Because, wow. Reflex save failed. Took 30 fire damage. 20 it was supposed to be. 30 because it was vulnerable to it. But again, this is what I'm saying. So the beams are like, it's like one is, it goes from low to medium to high, basically, for the damage type. So again, it's like 20 for fire, like 40 for electric or cold or some shit like that. And then there's electric and acidins in there too. And again, it's just one beam, the other beam, another beam, another beam. And again, you only get hit normally with 1. If you're unlucky, it hits you twice. And apparently that's what's been happening to us. Here's poison damage to the Movonic Diva. Lost in con, just a point, but still, that's not cool. She straight up died, which means her save was probably a save or die effect. So, because she got hit twice, one with acid too. And that's some bullshit. But anyway, how do we solve this problem? Well, are we immune to the effects of the web? We are not. So let's actually come over here. Give him a broader spectrum of targets, because that cone is not enough to hit here to here. So he may hit most of us, but he won't hit all of us. I'm going to see if this works on him. Nope, immune to that too. Shit. I thought maybe because of the divine damage, we had a good shot at hitting it. Matter of fact, we have not inspected this thing at all, have we? What do we know about this prick? Death throws. A gold golem melts into worthless slag when destroyed, releasing a cloud of fumes that deal 1 to 4 con damage to all creatures within 10 feet. What the hell? A successful fortitude save negates this effect. This is a poison effect, so again, the fact that we have him poison immunity, except for Octavia, who's now dead, we'd be okay. Web spell, he's under that effect. Protective aura of his own. Glitter dust, he's blinded. Thank God. Haste trigger. Flame Strike evokes a vertical column. Oh shit! Don't hit him with fire. Gold Golem loves fire, apparently makes him haste. That's cute. He has a solid strength. Dex con is crap. He's a 28 construct and is neutral. He has crappy touch armor class. His fortitude is not that good. Really. He has damage reduction except for adamantite. 15 to 5, I don't know what that means. He's immune to fear, compulsion, poison, charm, stun, death, ability score damage, drain, spell immunity. Shit. I just put that in there first. Sleep, paralyzed, frightened, and stunned. And he hits like a brick shithouse. Jesus, a plus 42 on his swing. Ooh, Eliza can't tank that shit right now. Not without all her buffs on her. And even then, maybe not. End your turn. At least he can be hit. How did that go? Okay, 5 reduced for slashing, and then fire damage went through. So he's not immune to fire, per se. He's flat-footed somehow. Oh, because of the blinding. Okay, that's good. That's good. That gives us a better chance to hit him. Alright, Tristan. I need you to res her. And why don't you have spells, Tristan? Tristan the dog. Son of a... Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. How low is her health? 12. We can deal with this. Alright, so here's how we deal with this. Is there anyone else on the team that can heal her? She already took her turn. Damn it. But Jubilos can heal, sort of. He doesn't have spells for healing equipped. However, he has potions that we can equip on the fly. That allows him to heal. So he literally can pour it in her dead throat, as weird as that sounds, and heal her up. We just give him a good healing potion to do so. Okay, that means we don't get Jubilos this turn, though. And Tristan, the dog, can come over here, I guess. Good job, Tristan. You're doing great, bro. Skeletons, distract them. Dora. Oof, Jesus. Let's see if Sirocco can have some fun with his prey. Immune to Sirocco. Son of a bee. I'm going to go over here in the corner. And turn. Reg. Come over here, bro. Let's see if your Dragon's Breath can do any fun on this son of a bitch. Hey! Can. Alright, now. Well, things are down, because remember, she'll stay dead if we don't heal her fast. Potions. No. Potions. Go by type. Give her a Cure Serious. Matter of fact, let's give him a couple. So what he does is he goes like this, and clicks the body. No? She's considered dead? She's considered dead. Ah, son of a bitch. Duh. My bad. She went gray. She's not just dead, she's dead. Balls. Alright, gotta do that fight over. I'm not losing her to that, and Tristan can't be turned back without help. Eliza may have had something that allowed that break enchantment effect. Something that negates the transformation. But clearly we're having problems, so let's actually be smarter about this. We're gonna get some Death Ward up in this house. We have it, there's no reason we shouldn't be using it. This guy is a tool, though, and I do not like this fight already. You believe you got your own. Alright, we're good there. Let's get some freedom of movement over here on our main tank.
I will not falter.
Share your trouble.
Tristan, why don't you give one to me? One to yourself. Alright, let's quick save that mess. This is getting to be a hot mess, though. I do want to have pets out. They did help, in my opinion. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go stealthy. And her as well. And they're going to summon in unison. And why are we doing it in unison? Because I really want to have her put pets on one side and him have pets on the other side. Yep. Okay, that's why we did that. Because once a pet is summoned that close to him, with us being within range, the fight starts. So, both of them got their spell off at the same time. That was the key part there. Now, notice that, again, for Tristan, I could have done his, just to show it to you, his huge fire elemental, but the downside is that's a full round to summon that. He would not have gotten it off. He would still be in like half casting when she would have summoned these guys, and then that would not have counted towards his time to summoning it, I don't think. He still would have had to burn in his turn a full round to cast the spell, which is kind of a bummer. Let's go Dora. And we are going to glitter dust this fool. And he made his check this time, son of a bee. Alright, Eliza. You already used your spell up. Her combat round was used by summoning the pets. But now we got pets that are all up in his face, and hopefully he'll turn his attention to them. We will use Jubiloth to try to knock him down with the bombs, of course. But we are trying to spread people around a little bit here. So Juby, come over here, chuck those bombs.
Clever ploy.
If we get lucky, he does enough damage with these. If we got lucky, he might actually have killed the son of a bitch. So backpedal and turn Octavia now. You come way the hell over here. And I would like you to do what? Web? Obsidian Flow? No. Baleful Polymorph Pass. Snowball. Yes. And we got the impromptu sneak attack on. You see that? I don't need it on. He's surrounded. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Because screw him. And there's that little cloud of screw you to the T. That was not bad.
You can count on me.
Alright, we didn't apparently need to use impromptu sneak attack because it apparently didn't trigger it. That's cool. Hey, piece of sky metal. I'll take that. And I'll take the Orc double axe called Fate Render. We'll take a quick gander at that here in a sec. Is there anything else in this area? Probably a very small little fight. A lot tougher than I thought it'd be. It's actually kind of cool. It wasn't impossible. Just good planning. We kind of been underestimating, I think, our opponents lately. That's my fault, not the game's. So I really should be paying more attention and making sure that I am buffing up proper. But I don't like wasting buffs if I don't have to, if it's like going to be a cakewalk fight. It's kind of one of those where it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you buffing to, like we did with the last fight, where we buffed like crazy before talking to the guy, thinking he was going to be the one we're fighting. And it turns out we wasted all our buffs and then lost the next fight because of that. So, it's the fudge factor. And again, that goes back to my same argument from when we played D&D, when you get a spell, like even a shield spell, which lasts a decent amount of time, 1 minute per caster level, and you're just kind of like, yeah, but am I going to cast this as I'm walking through the damn forest? No, the fight starts and then I'll cast it, but now I've wasted my combat turn. Well, did you waste it? No, you got protection, but you didn't get to attack. It's one of the reasons I love the Magi so much, because again, their ability to cast a spell and still attack at the same time is extremely valuable for the action economy. Hey, did you pass? Did you pass? Did you pass? You did. Triumphantly passed. A sign from above. Let's see. The gathering of a crowd of people at the edge of the woods. Jod knelt on one palm and touched the ground with his palm. The birds started singing, and a huge white elk emerged to greet the astonished people. It struck the ground with an ivy-entwined hoof, and a mighty apple tree sprang up from the earth. Apples for everybody. Loyalty +2, divine +5, and apples +7. Solid upgrade, and again, we're getting a crap ton of BP like always. Now, looking to the future, still waiting on that. Okay. Nothing else is popping up. I'm surprised by this. beginning of the month, usually you get like inundated with like a shit ton of, hey, we want help, do some stuff with us. Okay, I'm just connecting the road. We'll take it to random fight, sure, why not? We love XP. Oh, let's see here. Excuse me, the sniffles. Oh, hey, we didn't fight poisonous hydras in a while.
I always did what was right. Therefore, I became righteous. Does it mean
we're gonna get
whatever
some
I do
poison
now
protection.
becomes right? Because I am right?
Here you go. Here's a pet.
I'm not afraid.
Deal with it. Dora, you have a pet too, don't you? You do. Deal with it. I've been using my extended meta magic rod because I've been paying attention. Come over. There. Peridot Wyvern. Oh, turn. Get him, boys. You got bombs, don't you? Bomb this fool.
Primitives.
Boom, there's some damage. There's some more damage. Boom, there's some damage. I love that damage. And it's good. Eliza. You use your turn summoning your pet, but that's okay. Lapis Lazuli. Oh, Tuck. Oh, it poisons too. Hey, check you out. Alright, Reg. Time for you to shine.
Let's see what our entrails look like.
That's what I'm saying. Look at them entrails. Now, sadly, of course, those use our pets up for this fight. And until we take a knee again, we don't get those pets back. But in a pinch, like that's why I love this game for fighter types, like Valerie, for instance. You can really equip her with enough stuff that she actually feels like a goddamn low-level wizard. You know, a ring that casts magic missile a few times a day. She gets the weapon that allows her to cast harm a few times a day. She gets, you know, pets that can like be summoned multiple times a day. And again, it's kind of cool if that's an option. Save on that before the people start getting tired. Oh, another random fight. Dun, 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 dun. Someone's starting their hog. Alright, what we got? Greater all bear-like treants. 1, 2. I think I saw a third down here. Yeah, we got like 3 of these things. Oof, Jesus, they're ugly as hell, dude. Okay. Dora, why don't you handle this one with a nice slow spell? I bet its will sucks. Yeah, it does. And you stay here then for the next thing. Tristan, you have a full round to summon something that... Oops. You had a full round. I clicked the wrong goddamn thing. Skeletons. I was going to summon the big-ass fire elemental to set the damn trees on fire. But apparently I'm a fat-fingered bastard and clicked the wrong damn thing with my mouse. It's okay. That's why we have skeletons. Oh, and it's raining too. We'll put the fire out. But I love it when games actually add shit like that. One of the things I always liked about Neverwinter Nights 2 is the ability to make mods that allow them to change the game or make different games with
Will
the
they
engine.
ever learn?
I appreciate that. I thought that was a nice addition. One of the things I loved is there's a LP that I have done for The Wizard's Apprentice. A very good mod, amazing mod in that. They did 3 chapters. First 2 were, well, first one was decent, second one was amazing, third one was kind of meh. I think they were kind of getting a little bit of doing it, which is fair. I mean, I can't imagine I would want to make that many mods. But the third one felt short. Let me just say it that way. It's not that it was bad, it was still a good mod. It was just not as good as the second one. They were really building to something there, I thought. One of the things I liked about the mod itself was they implemented slightly, not different rules, like uses, let's put it that way, different uses for spells that they were not originally intended for the game. For instance, they had a variety of spells, like if you know something was on fire, you could use a ray of frost to extinguish the fire. You could use fire or acid spells to like burn stuff or to melt like iron bars and shit like that. Like literally gave you uses for things that you're just like, I'm never going to use this spell. Turns out that spell is quite useful. I like that. I thought that was very innovative, and I quite frankly miss the fact that people can't do that on games like this, because in a rainstorm like this, I would really expect your fire damaging spells to be like half stream. I think that would just be like a default that I would make as a DM. Be like, well, you're in the freaking, you know, snow blizzard from hell, whatever. A fireball spell's not going to do as much damage. Or you like massive rain, so you know maybe you're used to letting them have their fireball spells catch people on fire. Nope, don't do that now, because again, everything's soggy wet. So you can do the fire damage, the initial explosion, bomb, burst, whatever. But after that, nothing else is going to happen. And again, I would constantly rule stuff like that. It used to piss my friends off all the time. But I'm like, dude, common sense. Literally, the whole place is like drenched in freaking oil and gasoline, and you're going to fling out a fireball spell and not expect the stuff to go up like a goddamn Roman candle? What the hell, dude? So my friends would get pissed at me about shit like that, but you know what? They really should know better. It was very silly to do some of the stuff that they did. It's like when you play video games and you're standing on a ball of fucking fire, like a barrel of oil or some shit like that, and you like self-destruct or something with like an AoE fire explosion spell or something, and you're like, why did my character die while I was standing next to the exploding barrel? Really, dude? So I always like it when developers or modders add stuff like that to the game, because I just thought it was interesting. Now notice on that last hit, we got sneak attack. I left the toggle on for her. I shut it back off after I shot the missile off, so it was giving sneak attack damage. And that's just so I don't forget to shut it off in the next combat round. But she did do sneak attack damage, and it was solid damage. Dorraj's turn. Can you charge? There we go. Tristan, you're doing good tanking these three. She's coming on over this way. Give your Skeletor's a little protection, and meanwhile you can cast a spell. Break the bones of this thing. Why don't you come down here and give my helping hand.
A fine use of my talents. Clever ploy.
Cool. Eliza. We got fire power. There we go. You finished off. Okay. Now you can come down this way. Reg. Come down this way. Maybe this might be one of our last fights for a while. Give me time to log off and get some num-nums in my tum-tums. We got that. Ooh, attacked them all. I got back up. Set your ass on fire. Juba lost. Finish him off.
Primitives.
That's all it took. Nice one. Nice smack, man. Good job. Go. It's his turn. Hit him with a bone shaker. Nice work. Reg. Just come over here and it's just a regular lightning bolt spell. And extra damage for being Reg, which is nice. Tavia. Using our little cantrip trick. And the impromptu sneak attack. Sneak attack. Shut off the rod, leave this running. We'll hit him with a multi-beam attack. Or sneak attack, sneak attack. What the hell is that? A bite. Well, it must have been the bear attacking. Okay. Let's say what? There we go. Sneak attack. There you go. Making sure the sneak attack went through. Bear the mute. Bring door this way, please. And hit this fool with a... I'll take this in the way. I feel like we're missing spells on our list here, bro. Here we are. True Seeing. Baleful Polymorph. Got those up there. I got Greater Vid, I got Shout, I got Dragon's Breath that's been enhanced. I got Fireball. Yeah, Haste. Oh wait, no. Take that back. Let's see what's missing. Not that it matters for this fight. I'm just saying, it bugs me when they don't have my stuff where it needs to be. Otherwise, Jesus. What the hell are you doing, Brother Mutant? It's like you don't even play this game or something. Okay. Now I feel better about that. And those are there. Okay. Now, I can use, say, that snowball spell. The intensified version of Smack in the face. I could have done the ray of Scorching Ray on him to get multiple beams. But I still like that one. Solid damage. Skeleton's a chance to get over there and start flanking this fool. And, well, here we go. This is where the fight ends. We've lost. Kill him. One. Boom, two. And that's all it took. Nice work, Judy. Alright, anything on the bodies of these things? Nope, time to bounce out of here. Alright. We'll get on to the overland map here. And we don't have to rest. Still have plenty of spells besides buffs and all that fun jazz, but probably wouldn't be the worst idea to rest. Let's take a look at the map, see if there's somewhere we're going to go tomorrow or later tonight. Carnival Glade, that sounds fun. Forest Ballroom. Of course, we have all this stuff in here. Wicked Hill. Hemlock Island. I think this is actually a book chapter one where it like opens up pages and you like do some skill checks and stuff. I think I remember that from the last time I was over here. And of course we have all this crap over here just still to deal with. But we probably should get back to base. So where is the closest? Probably here. And it kind of zigzags all over the place, so you see that. So again, go here. Quick save it, of course.
I need to catch my breath.
A rest would be welcome.
Again, just to connect the roads. And this will allow us not only to teleport back to base, we'll rest once we get back to base. Teleport to Dorraj. And inside we go. Throne room. We have stuff that I think we can sell as well. We've been looting, right? So we'll do that as well. Do a quick once over on the capital. And again, we should have artisans wanting to drop off shit to us. Another reason I want to return back home. So we don't miss out on an opportunity to get some like magic shit. Here we go. Here's Vrask. He's made us what? Inner Demon. Alright. Specific requests. Alright, where's my list for Vrask? Okay, Mr. Buddy Man. Two-handed axes, really. Although, do I have the Frailty Dagger yet? That's a Kellid style weapon, and I think I want that. Okay. Alright, let's check our little chijiggy over here. Oh, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I got nowhere near enough of those pieces. 9, 10. Yeah, I think it's like 16 to make that damn thing. Doesn't look like anyone's dropped us off anything, so that's, I guess, good news. Let's actually sell some of this stuff off.
How may I serve you?
Use. Offer. Keeping that, of course. Now, weapons. Keeping it until I've approved to myself we don't need it. Here's Fate Render, for those of you that were wondering what this was. The Dork Double Axe. This weapon is +5/+5 double axe. Literally means they can swing and swing in the same combat round to get like an offhand weapon swing. That's why the double weapons are nice. Whenever its first blade lands a hit, it marks the target for an execution. Whenever the second blade hits a marked target, it removes the mark and deals an additional 1d10 plus wielder strength modifier damage. There's an extra little damage surge. That's kind of badass. Don't want it. Rage Cloud, keeping that. Here's our composite bows that we picked up from that one fight. Some money right there. And then here's the long swords that we picked up from that one fight. Armor-wise, Ravina's Embrace, Ravina's Oath. I'll get rid of the breastplate +3 at least. Binding of the Prince, that's nice. Keeping this stuff. Oh, here's Charlatan's Locket. I didn't show you this one. This locket makes all 0-level arcane spells cast as if they're empowered, extended, reached, and maximized. So all the stupid shit to give somebody. But having said that, now think about this on, say, Octavia or Proto-Lich or Eldritch Scoundrel. Okay, that's their cantrips. They're empowered. That's 50% extra damage. That's crap. They are extended, so if there's a duration, like, say, Touch of Fatigue, it's double the duration. If it is reached, and this is the important part here, if it's reached, it shoots farther. Now remember, all their cantrips have a range of close range. That's the 30-foot range. So they're all within point-blank shot range. However, that's a dangerous place for them to be if they're trying to do sneak attack damage with those cantrips that, remember, are infinite use cantrips. So this would this would increase the range of them by default. So that means instead of 30 feet, now they're medium range. Medium range is not that bad. That's like 45, 50 feet away. That's a decent clip where they can stay at distance and just pew, 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 and get sneak attack damage all the while. And yes, while the initial hit is empowered and, of course, maximized, that's, let's say, the 1d3 spells, right? So that's 3 damage. 50% of that is, again, 1.5 rounded down, so it's only 4 damage. But again, it's guaranteed 4. And then, of course, you get the sneak attack potential in there as well. So that's kind of cool. It's a little better for the Disrupt Undead spell because that's a 1d6 die roll. So again, the maximized version of that is 6. Empowered version then is 9. Or maximized empowered, excuse me, is 9. And then again, the distance again is increased from close range to medium range. So it's at least useful. But that's, again, a reason that this might be of use. I'm not going to use it, but I'm not going to discount it. I'm not going to throw it away because, again, it's light. It's a solid choice, though. So again, of interest to me. Let me get rid of that physical flow +2, though. And the cloak of resistance. I'll keep the cloak of resistance +3. We may need that. Okay. The book. That thing does sell for money. 45 grand, by the way. Oh, by the way, have we done anything here to change this number? Oh, we have killed something. Don't know what we killed. Maybe that big-ass molten golem. It went down from 6 to a 5. Remember, once he gets charges to 0, that's when it opens the portal up to that bastard we kicked his ass when we teleported in on him in the Lonely Barrow. But that solves that problem. Let's check this real quick before we take a knee. Still pissing me off we can't get into Pitax. Everybody's tired. I would love to rank up somebody, to be quite honest, to burn 14 days. We got plenty of people that need it. Matter of fact, let's just put a quick once in here just to see who is available for this. Damn near the entire crew is begging to be put on this. Wow, that's 7 people. And well, only 2 people are out right now doing shit. So the one person that's not in that list, by the way, because that's 7 and 2 is 9. We have 10 advisors. The one person that hasn't given us something to do, the espionage guy. That's Ekendayo. So again, one of the reasons we really need to start working on espionage, if we ever want to get that up to a solid rank of something important, that's an issue. And again, I would love to do one of these, because I think that's one of the reasons that Bakken's not doing his stuff for us. We need Arcane to 4, Loyalty to 3 and 6, and Arcane is already at 5, so that part's covered. Loyalty is definitely at 3, but we're not at 6 yet. And the stuff that it's suggesting that we want to do is not listed here, and I don't know why. So I'm leery of putting that on here. So I'd rather probably rank up Econ than do it that way. Getting economy to 6 is not the worst idea ever, again, because again, these 5s are being hindered by the fact that I don't want to push them to 6 because economy is not at 6. That's a terrible reason not to do it, because we only lose out on like 1 BP. It's not that big a deal, but it still bugs me. Culture's lacking, military's lacking, and if you look at these guys' stats, he's crushing it. So he really doesn't need to be worried about being lacking. But who's the other one we said? Culture? That's the guy that's busy. No. Where's he at? Oh, it's not. He's not busy. He's at a 12. So honestly, of all the people, he'd probably be the one that I'd want to rank up to get him to a 4, because that'll increase his 12 up a little bit, I think. And we'll consider that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a knee first. So, quick save.
Catch my breath.
I hear you, kid. Everybody's tired. Rest here. Go back out. Make sure nothing surprising has happened while we were taking a nap. And we'll probably do the rank up tomorrow. Yeah, nothing here as far as people wanting to talk to me, but it looks like there might be something to do. Hey, something to do. Ekin! And this again is an espionage bump, something that he desperately needs. The intruder. Some peasants captured an intruder who entered their village in the middle of the night. They charged him with being a Galton spy and are threatening to hang him. The captured half-elf claims that he's just an ordinary wanderer, and he begs for mercy. Ekin will suss it out with his, well, we're kind of getting a little spend happy in our crisis points. So let's hold off. 61 he can totally do. And it's only 6 days away. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to skip a day. So I want to pass this. There we go. Triumph. Military relations and stability. They were approved and hired, and their help will come in handy. They have written glowing letters back home describing the warm welcome they received. The reputation of the young kingdom continues to advance. Nice. And we have man's best friend for Keston to do, and he will pass it on 100% of the time. Now, on that one, I think he might still fail that shit. So I really wish they wouldn't say 100%, but still cool. Alright, with that though, it is getting late, and I am getting hungry. My name is Brother Mean. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.